So I have currently been quarantining with my parents the past 3 months, which is the longest I've lived with my parents since I was 17. It's great, I'm doing fine. They're lovely, but the lack of independence is really getting to me. And I miraculously found a subletter for the next 2-ish months, month and a half, in New York City. So I figured instead of staying here, I would find a furnished Airbnb for the month within my price range and get my own little spot. So I'm moving out of this bedroom and into that Airbnb. It's really close to the ocean, which I'm very excited about. It's pretty small, and it's also near quite a few of my friends from college, as well as some friends from New York who happen to be quarantining in North County, San Diego. It's just kind of like small world. And I have it until mid-July, and then I have no clue what I'm doing yet. The reason why I'm not going back to New York quite yet, one being that like my community there is all gone right now. So I would say probably like 95% of my friends are gone. Work opportunities I would usually get there are not available at the moment, and I have so much more space and access to nature while in California, which is honestly the #1 thing that's keeping me sane. And I figured if I can't be in New York for the summer or be traveling, might as well have a California summer. So shout out to anyone that's been following me since like 2017, 2018, when I used to live in San Diego right by the beach. Old Lena's coming back. Yeah, still figuring out my plans for the long run. Just taking it a day at a time. Let's get packing. Also, to any of you guys who are like, you literally just made over your room, what are you doing? I actually did that like 2 full months ago. So I've gotten to enjoy it for 2 full months. I did it partially as like a gift to my mom and dad for letting me stay here. And I'm gonna be taking a few pieces with me to this new Airbnb to spruce it up. Okay, let's get packing.
Wish for 2 good hands to catch my fall. Till then, you best stay away. Find a better avocado that's ripe today. Cause if you cut the skin, you'll see a stone where a heart should be. Oh, where a heart should.
Hi, greetings. Just got back from the beach, but it's great being back in San Diego. It's definitely a blast from the past. It's like just a weird time of life. Like living with my parents in Orange County felt like I was regressing back to high school, and then being here feels like I'm regressing back to college because I used to live within this like region, this area for college. I'm so grateful to be able to spend a summer here. There's a part of me that feels really guilty, like I'm not being an adult right now, or that I'm not working as hard as I should, or like advancing my career or the things that I want to do moving forward. But also I have to just remind myself that these are unprecedented times. I think managing just to scrappily make our way through it in itself is an accomplishment. So I'm trying to learn to be kinder to myself, but I definitely feel this like mounting pressure with like every time I get a little bit older, what I want to do moving forward. And I feel like a lot of the things that I was looking forward to, kind of going down like a certain direction with YouTube and really focusing on like travel and really wanting to go to places that are kind of off the grid, like that's just kind of been wiped off the table. Kind of leaves me feeling a little bit like I'm floundering, like I don't fully know. I don't know, I just love living a creative life, and I know I don't want to like do the classic 9 to 5, but I just don't know what's next, and sometimes that's hard. But trying to be grateful for stability in my life right now. So interesting being back in beach culture, because I lived so many years around this, and then going to New York was like the full 180 of going from like the most chill, dare I say, complacent culture. I love a combination of both. I like to feel like I'm pushing myself and I'm growing and I'm learning, but I also love experiencing more of that just like wholesome life. I know there's a happy balance in there that I'm trying to find. Obviously there's so much to be grateful, and I never want to discount that ever or make it seem like I'm not grateful. Feeling obviously like during these times it's really setting us back quite a few steps. If you're feeling a little lost right now, you're not alone. Okay, I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm gonna shower. Still pretty early and it's Sunday, so I'm a free woman today. I think I'm gonna go take a little walk on the beach with some coffee and my book, and then I might see some friends later, which is so exciting because I haven't really seen friends in months. Staying out, things are a little bit looser here. I feel a lot more comfortable actually hanging out with people, and so yeah, I'm excited. It's so lovely out right now. I just had the cutest conversation with this old man. He was like 60 years old and stopped me because of my Pink Floyd shirt and was like, oh, you like Pink Floyd? And I was like, yeah. And we basically just talked for like 15 minutes all about music and classic rock. And I realized I haven't had any interactions with random people or small talk in so long. And it was so fun to just talk to like a stranger about old music, especially somebody who like truly lived in that era. It was just a beautiful, pure moment. Shout out to Dave. Tip if you want to eat healthy but you're really lazy when it comes to cooking and also cheap. Trader Joe's salads come in clutch. They're very inexpensive. They're only like $4 or $5. I will use half of the salad and then I'll add additional greens to make it last longer because a lot of times there's a ton of dressing in here. It's a great, easy, inexpensive lunch. Such a little cutie. Ever just find yourself sitting on your bedroom floor doing everything in your power to procrastinate finishing your workout when you're like halfway through? Because same. I just finished Tightrope on audiobook. I think every American citizen especially should read Tightrope. It's by Nicholas Kristof and Cheryl Wuhan. Nicholas Kristof is an incredible New York Times columnist, and this book basically dives into different elements of like impoverished America and injustices that are systematic, the political system and law enforcement system. It was just so well done, and I feel like every time I flipped a page my mind would be blown once again. I highly recommend it. Please read it, listen to it. I'm even really given a tour. Here is the living room space, the bed. I don't know why I was working on my floor, but I was. And then the little bathroom's back here. And then my view is of the ocean. There's nothing quite like a groovy, funky playlist. Start your day, start yourself feeling good. Greetings, how's it going? I am just editing. It's Monday today, so I'm trying to make sure I get a bunch of work done, but I think I'm gonna take a little coffee break because there's a lot of really cute coffee shops around here and I miss being able to go to coffee shops in person. one true love. Going. So my days are quite monotonous. I just have been working from my dining room table for the vast majority of the day. I'm gonna take like an hour or two break and go to the beach with Natalie, who's actually my roommate in New York. We happen to grow up in San Diego and has been staying at her parents' house just to lay out in the sun and swim for a little bit and then be back here. Here we have Natalie. Has she been in like one of you?
Maybe two.
Maybe two?
Small appearances.
I know. I always feel bad forcing people to be blind when I just never have to be blind.
Oh, it's cool. We're in my hometown now.
Yes, she's actually from San Diego. I'm from Orange County, and we're just taking a little lovely beach break. Do you miss New York?
I miss it a lot, but then I go in the ocean.
And then I don't miss it so much. And then I get to lay in a bathing suit in the middle of a Tuesday, and it's fine. About to head back to get more work done, but just met a really lovely subscriber named Maddie, I believe, or Maggie. She was super sweet, and now we're really crispy and got a lot of sun, so I think it's time to go shower. In true fashion, I am yet again eating another pre-prepared Trader Joe's meal. I feel like I'm really just exposing myself. I don't cook super often. Every now and then I'm down, but a lot of times I'm really lazy. I'm gonna make this, pour myself a little glass of wine, or take like a Juneshine kombucha, and you know, I'm all finished up with my work. I'm gonna go watch the sunset at the beach. One hand. Got it. Smooth. Don't trust me with anything in the morning. Good morning, how's it going? Just wanted to do a little check-in. I've been loving my Airbnb and where I'm staying. It has been so nice to have my own space. I have a little Airbnb referral link, so if you want $40 off your first Airbnb, I will leave that below. You need to get away from your parents if you're living with them and just quarantine by yourself for a little bit. Obviously, I'm trying to be as safe and as careful and as healthy as possible. Everything is like pretty open here now. Like restaurants are open, stores are open, beaches are fully open. A couple friends, really nice to finally reconnect with people. It feels like it's quite safe to do it in a small town that I'm in currently. I already got a couple hours of work done, and now I'm eating Sage for lunch, which I'm really excited about because I miss her. She was my little like quarantine best friend. This morning I was spending a lot of time researching Skillshare courses because I love Skillshare. This isn't sponsored by Skillshare, but Skillshare, if you want to sponsor me, hit me up. It's a great way to just learn something new, and it has a lot of creative courses, I would say, primarily. So if you want to get into videography, photography, design, I thought it would be really cool to make my own Skillshare course, kind of about like how to vlog, how to build your own channel, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, let a girl know. I'm back. I got my little boo back.
Couldn't get rid of me.
her. We just had a lovely little lunch at Active Culture. Gonna get some coffee at Sir Coffee. Talking about life, the future,
Life,
love. I missed you.
I missed you. It's weird.
It is weird.
She's doing well though, I think.
Yes.